And let's do a little work establishing what we'll call your referral baseline. Successful professionals need strong management skills. That's what we do here. And one basic principle of management is that whatever gets measured gets done. What a miracle that is. If you measure it, it will get done. If you reward it, it will get done more effectively. So let's do some measuring. How many referrals did you get last week? How about last month or last year? And were they ideal clients or not so much? Where did they come from? How much value did they represent to your practice? And did you land those prospects or did they somehow slip away? If you're serious about landing more referrals, you need to be serious about tracking your progress. You want to know the source of all your new clients. Did they come from the telephone book? Did they come from the internet? Through referrals from current clients? Unless you keep track of your referral practices and results, it will be really difficult for you to understand what works and what doesn't. Without a method of measurement, you'll be a lot less likely to refine who, when, and how you ask for referrals. You also want to gain some insight into the quality of your new clients. Are they the type of client for whom you can do your best work? If a new client found you through your website and you don't think he's an ideal client, then probably your website needs a little tweaking. Or if your new client is ideal, you'll want to clearly understand what you did to attract him so you can keep doing it. Pretty simple. Takes a little bit of work. Worksheet 1.2 in your companion workbook lets you track the number of referral requests you make, the type of clients you ask, the point during the relationship when you make the request, and the value of the referral in dollars, as well as in an estimate of future referrals of new clients. You also can track the reasons that your clients refer people to you and add your own comments on the worksheet to indicate the quality of each referral. Begin by completing Worksheet 1.2 to list the results you've had over the past month. This is going to be your baseline, so you'll know what kind of progress you're making and where you need improvement. And don't worry if you don't have this information yet. Most professionals don't. But start collecting it now, and we're going to talk more about it at the end of this course in Lesson 6. This will give you better insight into the mind of your ideal client, and that will help you refine your referral marketing system. You can and should revise Worksheet 1.2 to fit your individual needs and add any other criteria you think would be useful in improving your results over time. Yes, ma'am.
Will I be able to measure the success that I actually have after taking
You
the course?
betcha.
That's kind of what
You bet you will. And one of the things we're going to talk about today is measuring success. And I've got a worksheet in here that you guys have, Worksheet 1.2, that talks about how to track your referrals. So if you are disciplined about it, which helps in anything that you do, you'll be able to track those referrals, especially where they came from, and if they're ideal clients for you, you certainly want to know how they found you, because then you can do more of it. Because a lot of people, as you know, get clients, especially in the early days, who are not ideal clients. And it's good to know where they came from, too, so you can not do that again.
Right.
Do you get enough referrals?
No, I don't think I do. I'd like to get more.
And of the referrals you get, how many of them are, let's say, ideal clients?
The minority of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Sean? How's your success at referrals? I know you're just getting into your own practice here.
It's
your own
really
business.
just word of mouth.
And how's it going?
It's going well. It's going very well. I mean, I couldn't grow because I had a full-time job.
Right.
So I could only, whatever came through word of mouth is really all I could handle.
And that's how I met you, word of mouth from a delighted client, Andrea.
Yeah.
She's great. Do you get enough referrals?
Not enough to sustain the business by itself.
Okay, sure. Not enough then. All right, well, we'll get you some more. Jason, how about you? How's your referral getting success?
Using like the worksheet 1.2, number of referral requests made, I left that blank because that's actually a zero.
You can actually write a zero in there. That's okay.
Number of referrals that I received, there wasn't really a timeline, so I used this week,
Okay.
and I got 7. 5 of those became customers.
That's pretty darn good.
I didn't ask for them.
Where did they come from?
From word of mouth, from customers who've either know me and haven't used my services, or customers that have used my services.
That's good. Now tell me about the clients that you got the 7 that you got this week, how many of them are, we're going to talk in our next session more about ideal clients, but how many of them would you say are ideal clients for you?
These ones are okay. I mean, if you do the math, each one was worth about $100 a pop, but they're individual customers. They're not companies. Companies are ideal clients because they're going to sign a $10,000 contract with me.
Right.
Customers are going to bring me a broken tablet, broken laptop. I'm going to make anywhere from $100 to $200 and spend an hour or two with them.
I have a broken laptop for you to look at, so.
But I'll give you a discount. For
Okay, that's good.
That'll work out for you.
All right, so you get referrals, not necessarily the best ones, and
Yeah.
certainly not the businesses that you'd like to get.
Sure. Part of my problem is actually me.
Well, that applies to all of us. Part of our problem is us. Meredith, how about you? How's your referral getting success?
I do have former clients who are or have been a constant source of referrals for me. They knew more than I did to refer me, so I kind of was thinking about that when I was doing the worksheet. I have different sources. Some former clients, my father-in-law, my husband, they give me a lot of referrals, and a couple of, like the bar association that I'm signed up with. Sometimes I get some pretty decent leads from that, but it's really a 50-50.
You're getting referrals without even knowing to ask for them.
Right, but
Which
they're
shows
not
you
always.
can really ramp it up.
I can.
They're not always what you want.
They're not. I mean, sometimes it's a complete waste of time, but I think that in my business, that's just how it's going to be because I'm always going to have a lot of people kick the tires, especially for legal advice. And I honestly, I want to tell them what they need to do to help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't feel comfortable telling them. Nothing.
No.
Yeah, I don't like to say. Yeah, I don't like to
It's
say.
not
that.
exactly the subject of this course, but it's close.
Okay,
Saying,
I need to work on that. That's something I
Right.
definitely need to work on.
Work on getting ideal clients by saying no to the non-ideal ones. Because when you help a non-ideal client, they're going to go tell more of their friends who odds are non-ideal clients.
And I've had
So
that happen.
what you soweth, you reapeth.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about.
Yeah.
Desiree, how about you? How's your referral getting going?
I'm sure that there's ebbs and flows. Because I looked at the sheet a couple days ago and was like, I haven't asked anybody. Like, I can't do any stats on this. 6 patients were friends of mine, and I didn't track at all any internet ones because this was only referrals. 6 patients were friends of mine. 116 were patient referrals. 47 were practitioner referrals, which I was surprised that it was actually that many. I thought it would be less. So that includes massage therapists, but it included quite a few doctors, which actually made me really, really happy because
And these doctors refer patients to you?
specifically us.
Wow. I mean, there's
You know, I think we should practice in hospitals.
what I'm thinking is, wow, there's a fertile ground to amp that up.
Yeah.
To ramp it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's terrific.
Absolutely. They have this power and this voice of authority
That's
when they
wonderful.
make a referral as opposed to just a patient who doesn't have the same voice of authority.
So those are prime referral sources for you.
Yeah.
Not only do they know exactly what you do, but they can convince their clients to come see you.
Yeah, they can personally attest to their results.
Do you thank them?
After kind of assessing all this, we definitely thank our patients more than I thank the practitioners, and I think that I should probably thank the practitioners a lot more than I do because
Gotcha.
I think what it is that I've become friends with them, so it's not at the top of my list to send them a thank you card because I'm close with them because I'm like, oh, I'll see them Thursday, whatever. I'm sure I'll mention it, and then that falls to the wayside. Do you know
Well,
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah, something you can fix.
Yeah.
That's great. I'd love to see things that you can fix.